Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Joel, and this is A Stable Life. I'm going to start off the video by just saying two things. First off, you'll notice that there's a difference in the camera quality, and I wanted to personally apologize about that. If you remember back a few videos, well, actually the most recent video, I said that the camera got stepped on by me when I was trying to help the donkeys out. Yeah, it's dead. Like completely dead. I'm surprised it was able to make it through that video, but we're using my cell phone for now until the new camera arrives. So for this video, and hopefully this video only, I'll just be using my phone. So I'm sorry about that. On to more happy news. Check this out, guys. How awesome is this? Yeah, we've actually fast forwarded quite a bit in time. It is currently May the 3rd. And yes, you can see finally, can you believe it? Finally, we got a new door put on for the donkeys. And it looks really good too. Buster and Rocky are super excited to have this. We've actually got quite a lot of news and updates on Buster and Rocky. So some of you may know, and some of you may not, but Buster and Rocky were actually stallions. Well, the donkey equivalent of a stallion, that is. And for anybody that's curious, yes, they are ours. Now, we were actually potentially thinking about breeding both Buster and Rocky. Now, for anybody that knows, well, how to make new animals, if you have two males, you're not really going to be able to make new miniature donkeys. And we understood that. When we first got Buster and Rocky, we wanted to test and see where the market was. Things ended up changing. You see, our horse stable ended up actually getting a lot more clients coming in than we expected. And because of that, we no longer needed to attempt to try to breed miniature donkeys. Now, that's not to say that we won't breed miniature donkeys in the future. That's still something that we're thinking about doing. It's always good to have more of your eggs in different baskets, as I've always been told. Now, another thing that you'll notice right off the gate here is that these donkeys got a lot sweeter. Oh my goodness, you're so cute, Buster. You're so cute. We were having a problem, and let me show you guys. If you take a look at Buster's neck here, I don't know if you guys can tell right there, but Rocky and Buster were constantly biting each other. Tell on Rocky's rear hind there. They were always working on biting each other in the neck and mounting each other, simply as a domination tactic, because you have two stallions, so to speak, in the same quarters together. And we couldn't separate them because they would be really lonely and it would definitely be bad for their mental health. So we ended up making the decision to geld them. So they are no longer stallions. We've come away with a lot of benefits from that. To start, they're a lot sweeter. They're a lot nicer. And believe it or not, I didn't even think it was possible. But they're even cuter. We're no longer having the problems with them trying to bite or attack one another. They're definitely being a lot more trusting because they're not constantly feeling like they need to dominate each other. Which really makes us feel good because it was really bothering us to see just how much they were attacking one another. Now they're being a lot sweeter and nicer to each other. So that is a huge benefit. And you may be wondering, what's the future of Buster and Rocky at our stable? Well, you guys have nothing to worry about. They are going to be here. They've essentially become our mascot. All of our clients absolutely love having them here. Find people coming down just to see the miniature donkeys. We love having them, and now that they're gelded, they're a lot safer to be around people. They're a lot nicer around people, and they're a lot more trusting. So we're definitely looking forward to having them at our stable for the years to come. So that's an update on the donkeys, and what else has happened while we're away? I'll get going for you guys in a moment. Actually, quite a lot's happened, and let me walk you through it. Not to mention, with everything that's happened with the donkeys, Samson has a beautiful new name tag. Samson now has this pretty awesome apple that's really fun to play with. Gotta be careful it doesn't hit you in the head. Woo! Because it gets a little intense in here. Tucker now has a new door on his tack box. And we're out of round bales. I actually fed the last round bale. That brings me to an interesting subject. You guys were probably wondering in the latest video, why was it so far delayed? The reason being is I didn't want you guys to go without a video, and my wife and I were celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary on April 24th. So we went down to Williamsburg, Virginia, and had a beautiful vacation down there together. It was really nice. During that time period, I wanted to make sure that you guys had videos. So I recorded quite a lot extra before I left, so that way you would have videos while we were gone. The next video was supposed to be April 30th. The footage that I got ended up being completely no good because of what happened with the camera. So that takes us to today, May 3rd. I'll be happy to run you guys through a lot of other things, but let's get started working on feeding the horses. All right. Now, a common question that I've been getting asked actually when it comes to the feed is how is it that these massive horses such as Samson and Tucker are only getting a couple scoops of feed a day? There's no way that that could be all the food that they need. And that's an excellent question, and I'd be happy to answer that. So to start, Let's go ahead and work on Samson, our beautiful big horse. Now Samson, as you can see here, we're feeding in the morning. So he's going to be getting 3 scoops of our highest nutritional grain, the Calm Ultra. This grain is very high in protein and fat. And those are the 2 main things that we want in our feed for Samson. Now that's not the same feed for every horse. Take Spitfire. Spitfire's on a completely different grain. This has a significantly lower amount of fat and protein in it. This grain is mostly just used to kind of put a little bit of nutrients in his body, but for the most part, he's getting already what he needs from our hay and grass. So you can think of it this way, is when it comes to feeding the horses, the grain is actually just part of the process. So Samson starts off by getting 3 scoops of Calm Ultra. And that's just for the morning. That's not all day. You can see here that in total, Samson's actually getting 6 scoops of Calm Ultra over a 24-hour period, as well as supplements to help him with his hooves and weight. And once the grain's in the stall, then we need to make sure that Samson has enough hay in his stall, because after he eats the grain that we gave him, which gives him those nutrients and those proteins in his body, and as he's digesting that, he actually needs forage material to work that through his system properly. If we give the horses too much feed, it's actually really bad for their system. We have to make sure that they have enough hay and grass or forage material running through their system in order for them to be healthy. If we just fed them all the grain, they could actually get really sick. So that's why I always try to make sure that Samson has enough hay in his stall. So for the mornings, we usually try to make sure that he's got between 3 and 4 slices or flakes of hay. That way he can munch up on that while we're working on taking care of other things in the horse stable. Because guys, guess what day it is? That's right, it's manure day. So while I'm working on taking care of that manure, Samson's working on eating up this hay. And that's only the second step when it comes to making sure that they're healthy. The third is grass, and lots of it. We make sure that Samson is actually out in this pasture both day and night. So after he's done eating all his grain, and then he eats all of his hay, he has the ability to go out there and eat as much grass as he wants. And during the winter, we also make sure that he has the ability to eat hay. Also, I just noticed a bit of an issue. I don't know if you guys can see them down there, but there are cows in the horse pasture. Which isn't too bad, because they basically went from one fenced-in area to another. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of cows in the horse pasture. Did you see that, Gavin?
Boom, here.
Do you think the cows are going to come in for feeding like the horses?
I think they might.
I think they're coming up this way. How many he has out there? 4? They're coming up. Look at them. They're like getting ready. What do you say we focus on feeding and then we'll handle that situation afterwards? All right, so now we're going to feed our donkeys. Yeah, I'm going to show them the new stall door. What do you think of it?
It's fire.
There you go. Rocky. There you go, boys. It's such a beautiful day out today. We're gonna go ahead and open up Argento's door here. That way he can get some nice light in. Oh yeah, that's a lot nicer. Morning, Poncho. Morning, Falcon. So we got all the grain put out in the stalls, and what we need to do is we need to take all the hay, because we have certain horses that need hay, and put that in the stalls. So we already handled Samson, but we still need to do horses like Tucker, Danny, Gavin, and Poe. Not to mention we gotta get those muck buckets out of the stall, because Gavin, tell him.
It's manure day.
Gavin, what is that? Where's the excitement?
You're right.
It's manure day! Ow! There it is. All right, we got hay in the stalls. We got grain in the stalls. Now we're just working on getting muck buckets out of the stalls. I got Tucker, Gavin. Oh yeah. Man, just look at how much more light comes into the barn once we get those doors opened up. It just looks so much better. And once everything's all done and ready, we let the horses in. And as always, guys, you know that starts things off with Poncho. Poncho, Poncho. Oh, Gavin, we got some exciting news, buddy. You see this? This stuff up thing? We have to move that today. Up top. Oh, yeah. All right, Poncho. Let's let you in, huh, buddy? There you go. Just in case anyone's wondering, yes, the cows are still there, and this guy right here is our mystery horse for today. The giant, beautiful, big, blonde horse right there. Take a stab at who you think he is. Remember to put your guesses down in the comments below. We'll be revealing our mystery horse later in the video. All right, now we'll let the rest of these guys in. Hey, Falcon. Hey, Champ. What's up, Poe? Hey, Jack. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Casino. How we doing, guys? Good to see you all coming in. What's up, Leia? All of them going in their stalls?
Yep.
Woohoo! Good boy, Jack. Good boy. Alrighty, boys. You ready to come on in? Yeah, let's let you guys on in. Yeah, good morning, Suede. Hey, Tucker. Hey, Archer. Hey, Duke. Hey, Skywalker. There you go, Tucker. There you go, Spitfire. Obi. Declan. Danny. Weather. Gavin. Don't forget our mystery horse. I know a lot of you guys are gonna get him today. Woo! What's up, buddy? And then we got Argento all the way at the back. And the cows have names too, but I just don't know their names off the top of my head. Guys, if you want food, come on up. What's up, buddy? Get on in here, Argento. All right, let's close some doors. Good boy, Tucker. Hey, Obi, do you like that I opened up your stall, let some more light in? I'm sure he really appreciates it. Get you ready to go out. Right on. I know you're not the biggest fan. There we go. Yeah, no. I mean, this is nuts. Look at this. This doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, I'm all animal. Right, Buster? Come on, beautiful boys. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. The veterinarian said that we have to wait about a month till this behavior will fully come to an end. But being honest with you guys, we've already seen a huge improvement already. There we go. I gotta get a quick release. Really should have a quick release for them. In good news, we're actually planning on leaving these guys out both day and night for the summer. They're big enough now that we don't need to worry about any predators causing problems in the pastures. They are in a completely fenced in area. As you can tell, there is an electric wire that runs along the top of the entire perimeter. And to be honest with you guys, we haven't really had to worry about any predators causing any problems. They definitely will appreciate it. They're always happy to get out of the barn and be able to stretch their legs. They're so much more chill now, don't you think? Mm-hmm. I can stand here and admire these donkeys all day, but we have more work to do. Ow! Since we're back to only feeding square bales because all of the round bales are fed, we did some rearranging over here in this little area, moved some wood, and I actually videotaped all that, but that was part of the footage that got ruined. Cleaned this up, moved the trailer over here, and put this guy here because we were wanting this area here to be more open for the clients at our stable. They like to bring their horses out here. Tie them to this, and then they can brush them out here. They don't have to worry about all that dust and hair being in their stalls for them to clean up. And it also gives them an opportunity to kind of talk with the rest of the clients. So it's a nice area. And yes, I do need to mow the grass. I am aware of that. That means we're using the mighty mow. We have two wagons that are over here. These are actually in the left run, which is the pasture that Tucker is in during the day, and actually no one's in at night. They are here simply because my mom works on cleaning these pastures. All that manure gets put right here so that this pasture can look clean for both the donkeys and Tucker. So they're currently right here, and we hook up to them and take them out, and then we have another wagon over there, and then we use all those and put that down on the pile down there, and you guys know what happens with that. Yeah, good stuff. What about you, Rocky? What about you, Gavin?
Hello, Mr. Momo. I don't know what your name is, but I'm gonna call you Phil. No, no, don't back away. No, no. He's too scared.
So I kid you not, I was grabbing muck buckets out of Donkey's stall over here, and I was dumping them in, and Gavin just got on the four-wheeler, and once the wagon was filled, he just left with it. So I guess I'm gonna start working with the horses. Let's go, Scoots. So while he's doing that, I figured, let's go over and talk about our mystery horse and see who's got him for today. Alrighty, so he's big and he's beautiful. This is our mystery horse for today. The color of him is chestnut. He is 12 years old. When he arrived at our stable, he weighed 1,500 pounds, and he is a Belgian. He is a gelding. He is also the newest horse at our stable. Some things that he's known for is he really loves people, and he loves treats even more. He's fun, he's very loving, and he's also very playful because he's younger. Did you guys guess who our mystery horse is for today? Remember to put your guesses down below who you think he is. That's right, guys. This is Samson. He is the newest horse here at our stable, and he is definitely enjoying the wide open pastures. We've noticed as of late that a lot of the horses are actually heading up over into the meadow, and we find them grazing around midday over there. Spring is definitely arriving. Things are turning green. It's a little dry right now. Weird to say. I'm liking not having the mud, but the pasture can use a little bit of a drink, so we can use a little bit of a shower. Thankfully, they're calling for some showers through this week, so that'll be nice. Looks like Mr. Gavin has finished up with his next load and he's heading back, so I'm gonna get in position to help load him up. All right, so as you guys can tell, we have all the muck buckets empty and all the horses, well, they're ready to be turned out. We actually already let Tucker out. I don't know if you guys can see him down there. He's chilling in his own little run. He's enjoying it. And I also just wanted to mention about our round bales. I'm planning on doing a series of videos coming up through the year, talking about how we make our hay and how it goes from being little blades of grass to these massive round bales and even square bales. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to keep up to date on all those videos as they come out, because I'm looking forward to making that. Also guys, if you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button. It super helps the channel grow. All right, Gavin, you want to go ahead and let out Suede, bud? Declan, your time's coming, buddy. You just got to be patient. All right, Gavin, I'm going to go set up on a different section of the barn. We got to get an awesome clip of the horses coming out. Starting things off with Casino. And Archer, what's up, buddy? And we got Champ. And next up is Poe, Declan, Gavin, Danny, and Jack. There they go. Heading on out to go enjoy themselves. We got Gavin over here getting a drink. Hey, Weather. Looks like Poncho's heading out to go play with his buddies, and Weather's going for a drink. There we go. That's the big herd for the day. All we got to do now is let out the middle pasture and close things up, and then that's going to be it for morning feeding. All right, I just got to button things up. All righty, next up on the list, the clients have made a, well, I don't know what you'd call this other than just like a luxury mounting block, and they would like this put in the upper arena. Gavin and I will be moving that mounting block up there with no problems. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna use the forks to scoop up right here, and Gavin, using all of his muscle,
There's nothing there.
is going to hold this side, and we're just gonna delicately balance it all the way up there. I don't really think anything can go wrong with that idea. Yeah, we are. This is working great, Gavin. I don't know how we're getting through there, but this is working great. We gotta watch our angles here. You want me to put it up a little higher? How's that? Okay. Gotta watch the barn. We got a little bit of like room here. There we go. I definitely kind of feel that Gavin got the raw end of the deal on this one. Mason, what are you talking about? Gavin, how'd that go?
Can't feel my arms.
Yeah, it's working good. I'm on it right now. That'll work well for our clients that would rather something a little more sturdy for them to get on and off the horse. Just a byproduct of having all these massive horses at our stable. People just need these massive step-ups just to get on their horses. For now, I gotta get these pallet forks back to the farm because they're gonna need them. That'll be it for morning feeding, guys. So we're gonna be moving on over to work with the veggie boys, so we'll be seeing you guys for afternoon feeding. All right, guys, it's gonna be on that note that's gonna be where we're drawing an end to the video for today. If you haven't, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure that you're subscribed to keep up to date on all future videos as they come out on the channel.
And as always,
We'll see you in the next one. Buster,
Go
come
free.
on, bro. Come back.
go free. Here you go. Hey, buddy. I missed you.